Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You will be helping me a lot. Today's video will be about showing you some old photographs from the Qing Dynasty. Qing Dynasty. 20 postcards. I got these ones in Beijing a year ago. I actually recorded a video of this previously, but I didn't like it. So I always kept it in the list to do later. Today is the day. Let's enjoy these old photographs. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. This one looks very interesting. Let's take a look at the description. Three young Chinese slavers at a shipping dock in Southeast Asia, strong and bare-shouldered. They had signature braided hair of a Chinese man. Back in the day, they had this tradition to keep their hair long into this braid. I don't know why they shaved the forehead, but something I know is that back in the day, it was considered a gift it was considered very respectful to keep everything your parents gave you. Your parents gave you your body, your hair, your nails. So cutting it could be a sign of disrespect. This tradition also was left by the Manchu tradition. It was something brought by the Manchu people, because as you know, there are different ethnicities. The Han people is the one that is the most common, but there's Manchu from Mongolia, Korean ethnicity, and many more. So, wow. Couple. I think this man belonged to a high rank. Maybe he was working for the emperor. Let's find out. I love her costume, I have to say that. Look, so beautiful. And the hair garment. Right? A Mandarin official couple. Photograph taken in Guangzhou. In Qing Dynasty, government officials were classified into 9 different rankings. Each level had its own distinctive uniform and hats. These photographs show a high-ranking official and his elaborated dressed wife. Yeah, indeed. And just look how beautifully the photograph was taken care of. The gorgeous painting, 2 cups of tea, the incense, I hope I say it correctly. But something that breaks my heart is to notice the extreme small feet. Back in the day, Women from high ranking had to do this because it is said that men found attractive women with small feet. So they had to do it so they could be considered beautiful. This was very painful, and it limited them quite a lot. They were unable to walk. It is said that each step was very painful, and they needed the help of servants who helped them. I'm glad this is not done anymore. Wow, musicians. So look, same. The hairstyle, they kept the braid. We cannot say it here, but yeah. So this is something very common, remember, from the Qing Dynasty. There were different dynasties in China. It's a nation with an extremely long history. I don't know them all. I only remember my favorite ones. Tang Dynasty, Song Dynasty, Han Dynasty, and Yuan Dynasty. Yuan was ruled by the Mongolians, and I love their art. I love the art style they brought. So, Chinese musicians. British photographer William Sanders opened Rosenthal Studio in Shanghai from 1862 to 1887. He designed backdrops according to the traditional Chinese culture and custom in order to shoot postcards of Chinese lifestyle to satisfy foreign curiosity. 4 hired Chinese models posted as musicians playing traditional Chinese musical instruments. Oh, so it's very sad. They were not real musicians. They were only posting for the photo. But I love that these instruments are still played nowadays. I don't know the names of these two. I only know this one, pipa, and this one, erhu. Erhu. Once I had the lovely experience to see one man practicing in the park and playing his erhu. The sound is gorgeous. I think I have a video in this channel. You can look out for it. I'm going to leave it over here. And the pipa. This one, it's very common in some Don Juan paintings. There are some fairies playing this instrument, and I love the shape. It's very pretty. So, musicians. See it, maybe these are just married couple. They look very young, and it gives me the impression that they were short, but they look very young. That's a little bit sad. Let's see what it says. Cantonese bride and groom. Wow. During feudalistic period, the custom arranged marriage by elder generation were the only way of starting a family. Okay, arranged marriage, like still going on in India. Young men and women entered into marriage without courtship and love. In this photograph, the young couple were blank-faced, without a trace of happiness. I'm sad about this. Sad for them. But I hope that eventually they had a good relationship and that they developed a friendship between each other. I hope so. Opposite to that, I would like to say that I love her head garment. It's very pretty. But look at it. The clothing back then was focused on hiding all the body lines, may I say. Like the garment creates straight lines. There's no trace of the shape of her body and his body as well. It's very loose clothes, which I think made the movement very comfortable, like you could move freely, but also gave the effect that your body was bigger than it really was. I don't know, that's my just a short comment. And I always wonder what's this and how it was hanging. It's a belt, but from where it was hanging. I wonder if she had small feet. Maybe for the time this picture was taken she had. Alright. Four photographs in one postcard. This seems like these were real common people, not models. Look. The art back in the day, maybe some poems, or maybe some quotes from important people back then. It is said that back in this day, only high-ranking people who had opportunities, were able to write and read. Not everyone could do it. I'm glad that's different today. Daily life of Chinese. Picture taken in 1870. British photographer William Sanders specialized in Chinese portraits in the 70s of 19th century in Guangdong, Shanghai, and other areas. He focused his interest in Chinese people from different walks of life. He also took a lot of current events and custom photos that were frequently published in Western magazines. Many were made into postcards. So thank you so much, William Sanders. Thanks to your work, we are today in 2024, we are able to watch these traces from the past. Look, his braid was so long that he wore it as a sort of necklace. I wonder what they sell or what was her job. When I was a teacher, I had a little student who also kept a tiny little braid. When I asked my colleagues, they told me that that little boy belonged to a Manchu family, so they still had that tradition to keep the braid. Still not like this one, but I think when he grew up will be like this. It was cute. So I don't want to make this video very long. Let's watch one more and then we can keep this video into a second part. But I think we can finish with a gorgeous one. Gorgeous. A lot of ladies. It's gorgeous to me because their makeup, how they did their eyebrows, their garment, different colors, but at the same time it's not that beautiful because I know they were not very comfortable. Look at this. Small feet. Small feet. I wonder if they had it too. Usually the women who only served as servants, sorry to repeat words too much sometimes, they didn't have this, so they were able to move freely. So, well, somehow it is ironic to me because they were servants, but to me they were much more free than those who were supposed to have a better life. I hope you understand what I try to say. They didn't do that. The small feet thing. So they were able to move freely. But yeah, I think, now I'm thinking, yeah, indeed, they didn't have an easy life, I guess. Because, well, they had to do many activities the whole time. But now I'm thinking they were also from a high rank, because look at this. They were wearing like the long nail. It was, like a tradition back then to wear 1 or 2 long nails. When I asked why it was that, it's because those accessories helped to keep your fingers like this because you were unable to do stuff. So in case, for example, you wanted to drink tea, you only do it with your fingers like this, and these you had to raise them because you couldn't use them. So it gave like an elegant look, like it gave a good appearance or something like that. Sorry to think they were servants. I was guessing that because they were in the back. But yeah, I think it makes sense. They all belong to the same status. I think back in the day maybe it was expensive to take a photo. Look, the couplets on the door. These things are renovated each year during the spring festival. Alright. Yeah, 6 Chinese young girls with bounded feet. Yeah, bounded feet. Chinese women endured the excruciating pain of bounding feet at a very young age, according to an old custom that lasted for over 1,000 years. Young girls started to have their feet bounded by a long piece of silk at the age of 5 to 8, bending all toes except the thumb inward into the prized form of golden lotus, San Tsung Jing Lian. So, well, I'm glad this thing is not done anymore. It is said that they were tightly folded and they needed the help to get it unfolded for washing, and that they also had to keep it very tightly folded because like it hurted the body a lot, and they did smell also. It's very sad. Oh, anyway, look, I love the sweet gesture, how they are holding hands. Sweet gesture. I think maybe they were sisters. All of them are very serious, except of her. I kinda noticed like a very small trace of a small smile on her face. Looks like during those days it was cold because this garment, for example, looks kind of puffy. It gives me that sensation. Alright, so I think those will be the pictures for today. I hope you liked today's video. Thank you so much for watching, my dear friends, and see you in the part 2. Maybe there will be part 2 and part 3. We will see. Have a good day or a good night wherever you are. Love you so much. Beijing for you.